Hi guys, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network, and we continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation Zimbabwe. One of the most important issues is hygiene. When you are living in a community, hygiene is part of the needs because we need to be healthy. We need to live healthy lives. But when the government is failing, number one, to provide water, and number two, to provide good sewer systems, then the people living in particular areas become exposed to diseases. Not only to diseases, some of the people are going to lose their parents, lose their children, etc. And that is something which is painful for the people involved. Chitungwiza, sewage crisis is a result of government neglect. You know, this is something which is happening and which is being perpetuated by corruption and the prioritization of self-gain over service delivery. So if you take a look on Chimombe and Chivayo, these are people who, from the blessings of Emerson Mnangagwa, are looting the country's resources, while the councils and other government departments in Zimbabwe do not have adequate funding. It's happening and nobody cares. It's a cycle. The Chimombes and Chivayos of yesteryear are the Philips, Ana PC. Those are the Chimombes and Chivayos of yesteryears. But it's because during those days, maybe because of technology, which was not so efficient like today, they didn't hit the news like what is happening at this point in time. And remember, during those days, news zaingo controlled mainly by the government through its papers, Herald, Standard, etc. Then we had fewer private newspapers, but they could be easily captured. And then we had ZTV and radio. But right now, we have social media, we have Facebook, we have X, we have independent media houses, online media houses. This is the reason why the government is so afraid of these online media houses, and they've threatened them several times. It's because they are the tools of exposure. So, as residents, we must make sure that we break the cycle of habituation, and we must demand accountability and force the government to address the crisis, which is making sure that, which is impacting our lives negatively. Our children need to grow in better societies where they do not jump sewage. Sewage is now a norm in most locations and areas. One of the years I have been to Magaba. Is it Magaba? Yes, it's Magaba. Near that flyover at Pindam Town, Mararo, Pama Flats. I was with my son there. I was looking something which I wanted to use. So I was referred to the other part. You have to cross over the flats to the other side of the road. Then I passed it through the flats. I saw young children who were playing soccer. A beautiful ball. They were playing there. Then it went straight into the sewage. They went there and picked that ball, and they came back. They continued playing. You see, nobody seemed to care about what was happening. Nobody seemed to care about the welfare of those children. They were very young, vulnerable, with nobody to protect them. But it happened. So this is the issue we are raising, to say you cannot have a government which is not prioritizing its own people. You cannot have a government which does not care about its own people. This is the situation. Take a look. This is the situation right now. It's not a matter of hatred. It's not a matter of anything else. It's a matter of telling the truth. We continue to have people who are selling out year in, year out. They've been selling out. They come to claim that they are the opposition. they will do it continuously without shame. And this is the situation. So we really need change. If you go to the situation in Mnangagwa, it's not a permanent situation. Those children are being raised in a wrong society, in a wrong community, where they will not be able to discern or to identify which is good from wrong. Because they believe kuti it's normal to live in a sewaged area. Ndosa wachitoona kuti munhu anotogara pasi achitodya sadza. Umwe munhu ouya in the same vicinity otadza kudya sadza. And the people will say anodada. Muri kumaona zvanga achiita anodada. That is not the issue. The issue is about this is not normal. We have normalized the abnormal things. If you go to the rural areas right now, they will tell you tajaira namo yedu. But when they don't have water, they'll even wake you up at 1 a.m. because they want water. Simply because there is now a necessity which they have failed to deal with. So they will do whatever they can to come and make sure that they get whatever they want. And if you ask them, amuna ere kujaira namo yenyu, they will not answer you. They will treat you as if you are a bad person. But you will be reminding them the importance of having good governance. We need to remind each other that we really need change in the nation Zimbabwe. Not only change, real change. Change must be real. Change must be real. It's not an issue of telling other people that they are sellouts or whatever. It's an issue of bringing change. So this is what is happening. ZANU-PF has been trying by all means possible to shift the blame onto other people, but they're in charge. ZANU-PF and these people who are there, they are one and the same. One and the same, working together for a very long time now. And ZANU-PF is the one which is in charge of the national affairs. We really need change in the nation of Zimbabwe. We really need a government which prioritizes the people. A government which feels for the people, which understands that the people need to live healthy. So this is what is happening. And I said that the people of Chitungwiza are living in such a crisis. It's not only Chitungwiza, several suburbs. Imagine these people are using bowls and the same sewage is seeping into the ground. What will happen to the bowls? It means these people are also drinking contaminated water. So even if water is coming out of the taps, because of some leakages which are now on the old pipes, to a certain extent that water is going to reach the doorsteps of our homes contaminated as well. So the only thing is for the people of Zimbabwe to unite against tyranny, to unite against this system. They've rigged the elections so many times and for a very long time. But it's high time that the people of Zimbabwe demand, number one, accountability. Not only accountability, they demand that change happens as it is.